Sue Phillips wants to work at a Calgary polling station this election, even though it means she will come into contact with hundreds of people during the pandemic's fourth wave.
I feel quite safe because I've been vaccinated.
The 62-year-old says she figured a double dose would be mandatory to volunteer. But in an email to Global News, Elections Canada says vaccination will not be a requirement for election workers. While it will prioritize fully vaccinated election officers to serve vulnerable populations, such as those living in long-term care facilities or First Nations communities, the agency plans to instead focus on masking, sanitizing, and physical distancing.
One of the greatest groups that is going to be coming into contact with millions and millions of Canadian voters are going to be those who are working and volunteering at our frontline polling stations.
Dr. Samir Sinha says given the recent decision by the federal government to mandate a full course of COVID-19 shots for all public servants, Elections Canada should follow suit.
People should be vaccinated in order to work in these polling centers or to volunteer.
But political science professor Nelson Wiseman says this could shrink an already small volunteer pool.
Elections Canada needs poll workers. That's going to be their main challenge.
In Newfoundland and Labrador's spring election, a surge in COVID cases caused so many officers to back out on election day, the province was left scrambling for volunteers. And in Nova Scotia, officials had to put out a call for more poll workers ahead of Tuesday's vote.
Justin Trudeau could have required that people working in polling stations be vaccinated. He has not done that.
And while seemingly provincial polls have gone ahead safely, Phillips hopes Elections Canada will rethink its policy.
It's just not right that they should have to be in front of someone who hasn't been vaccinated.
Determined to do her part to protect workers, voters, and the democratic process. Jamie Mauracher, Global News, Toronto.